How are we doing, guys? We are back again with another different kind of watch-along, a different type of watch-along. Rhiannon, our regular on the watch-alongs, is with us tonight. How are you doing, Rhiannon?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Are you looking forward to this enthralling game of football that we're about to
Well, yeah, I'm worried it's going to be typical England, though. But
just scab it 1-0 kind of thing, own goal.
Yeah. Because last time,
this is a game where you look at it is almost like an FA Cup game, isn't it? No disrespect to San Marino. I think they've lost in the last 33 years. I think they've lost all but 7 games, and they've won one of those. But they've won one, drawn 6, and then lost every other game in the last 33 years.
Gosh, what a record that is!
But guys, smash that like button. I'm not sure how many of you are going to come in tonight. I'm not sure how this is going to do. But this is England at the end of the day. And as you can see on the title, Calvin Phillips is starting. I think it's his second start for England. So surely we can get behind Calvin. Sure we can get behind Calvin as he plays with the other minnows in this England team, to be fair. And he's going to show them all up tonight, as we all know. But guys, make sure you smash the like and subscribe if you haven't done already. And yeah, I'm just going to go through the team first, Rhiannon, and get your thoughts on it. I'm not too sure what kind of system it is, to be fair, because there's a couple of different.
I wasn't sure.
Is it a back four? James right back, Chilwell left back, Stones, Cody, and then Phillips, Ward-Prowse.
I couldn't work out because they've done it numerically, haven't they? Rather than
so it's a bit hard to tell what's going on. Calvert-Lewin will most likely play centre forward.
Yeah.
Lingard will probably play off the right, Sterling off the left. So, without being disrespectful, it doesn't really matter, does it, in this kind of game where they're playing? In all honesty, we should still win this game. Relatively. I don't want to say too much because if England do mess this up tonight, I've got to be wary of that. I don't want England to lie because, surely even we can't mess it up. No matter how defensive we are, we can't mess this up tonight, surely.
No, individually, we've got decent players out. I didn't really like the narrative on Twitter before coming on the watch along because everyone was saying, it doesn't matter because we're saving the because we're saving our proper team for the next couple of games. I'm like, wait a second, you've got Philip. I don't like how I've noticed on some streams that focus on the top six teams seem to just write off Phillips, and I always feel like there's always it comes across like there's a Leeds bias, but it's not because we just know how good he is, and I don't think he's getting the recognition.
But surely with Henderson not even in the squad, Phillips has got to be considered.
Exactly.
I know obviously Rice is probably the most likely to play, as much as I disagree with it. He probably is the second favourite in terms of the midfield after Henderson, but Phillips has surely got to be in the top 3. He's played pretty much every game since he's got into the squad. So it seems strange for anyone to say that this is the weaker team. There's a couple of players. John Stones, for example. Look how well you can't tell me John Stones isn't our number 1 centre-back by an absolute million miles at the moment in the squad.
Exactly. I just think it's the fact that it's from teams that don't have the players in the team like Kane and that, and
if it's not a top 6 team, it's getting ignored,
exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah, because you got Ward-Prowse on there, and he's such a decent player for Southampton, but just because Southampton are struggling, he's not seen as a good player anymore.
No, exactly. There is that perception thing. I don't know. I don't know what people want sometimes with the England team. So there's people who moan about, they just go off reputations. And then when you bring in people like James Ward-Prowse, Calvin Phillips and that lot from so-called teams outside the Big 6, people just moan about it. I don't know what people just love to look at England and just moan. I moan about England all the time because they're boring to watch. But there's no pleasing some people, is there? They're moaning about the same old players starting every single time England play, and then when they try something new, it just kicks off. It just can't win.
But I have confidence in the boys today.
Yeah, you've surely got to be looking at this as an opportunity to get a couple of players on the score sheet. Sterling, Mount, Lingard, Calvert-Lewin. You think should have. it's one of the, what was your prediction being going into this game?
Probably like 3-0.
Oh, really? As little as 3?
Well, I don't want to sound too overconfident because I've learnt my lesson with Leeds, so I like to err on the side of caution. But I definitely see a win. Definitely 3-0, but every other goal's a bonus.
Well, the least we've ever beaten San Marino by, just looking at our history against San Marino. Weirdly, I thought we played a lot more games against them. We actually only played them 6 times. But the lowest score we've ever beaten them by is 5-0.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Let's hope we carry it on.
We're beating them 6-0, 7-1, 5-0, 8-0, 5-0, 6-0. So it's, I mean, it's one of those. I think that's kind of got to be... You know what it's like, though? If it's like 0-0 after 20 minutes, we obviously won't be looking at Twitter on this, but it'll be in panic mode and just freaking out and that lot. And but yeah, I mean, if Calvin can get himself on the score sheet, to be fair, there's a couple of shouts for that. Imagine that. Imagine if Calvin gets to take a couple of the set pieces. You know,
well, it'll please Graham Souness, won't it?
Yeah, exactly. Get more goals.
Get more goals. Don't get. God.
Oh, it's mad. It is mad. But as Chris Kelly says, 37-1. It is almost like a cricket score. I mean, let's get some predictions in, guys. Let's get some predictions. I'm gonna go a bit more heavier scoreline than what Rhiannon's gone, but I could see it being maybe a little bit more of a struggle because we know what this England team's like. It's not scored a lot of goals in the last couple of games under Gareth Southgate. A bit of a poor record, to be fair, the last couple of games under Southgate. In the Nations League, they finished 3rd in the group behind Denmark and Belgium. So it's not been the best of run of form for England. But I'm still thinking I'm going to go 5. And I'm going to back Sterling and Calvert-Lewin to get on that score sheet. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say Sterling hat-trick. That's what I'm going to go for.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Sterling hat-trick on this. I'm going to go 5-0, 6-0 San Marino. Michael's gone for 3-0, 0-0 after half time. It really will be kicking off if it's 0-0 at half time. And yeah, possibly at half time we may have Phil jumping in at half time to give his analysis of the proceedings as well. But of course, as the watch along, as always, we will go through from minute 1 to 90. I'm watching on Sky Go. Rhiannon is watching on TV, so Rhiannon can pause because I will be behind here, I think. In fact, let's just try and sync up now, actually, before kick off. In fact,
so I've just
the Sky goes to freeze on me. That's a good start. But guys, keep smashing the comments in there. Let's have a bit of a chat before kick off, which is actually in 3 minutes. I keep thinking it's an 8 o'clock kick off. This shows how much attention I do pay to England when it's not a tournament. Right, let's try and get the stream on. In fact, I'm going to have to reload the Sky Go here. But yeah, I mean, is there anyone you fancy to get on the score sheet tonight, Rhiannon?
I reckon it definitely Sterling. I would probably like to see maybe a goal from Mount, and maybe Calvert-Lewin.
I don't want. It might sound bad, but I kind of, if Calvert-Lewin doesn't score, it's not the end of the world from a point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if that's really bad to say, but I don't know. Maybe I just want to see Paddy Bamford get on that final plane or bus or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
I really do. I'm still annoyed that Watkins got in front of him. I really am. And his reasoning behind it as well just didn't make sense.
That's what annoys me. The reasoning's just absolutely not. I mean,
which makes me think he's just trying to think up of a reason and not doing his research behind it. Like he didn't, it wasn't as hard of a decision than like he's trying to make it out to be, because it just sounds like he's just making it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if
the reasoning was weak, wasn't it? Let's be honest, it wasn't particularly great. I mean, he said as well that they've got similar goal scoring records. They haven't. Bamford's
Bamford got
like
four
times the assists and like
Yeah.
5 or 6 more goals or something. It's something like that. It might not be as many as 5 or 6, but they're not got similar numbers at all.
No, because Watkins is on 10 goals. I don't know how many assists he's on, but I know Bamford's on 14 and 5 assists or something.
14 and 6 is Bamford. He's got 20 thingies for the season now. But I was just trying, what's his name, link it up. I'm seeing John Stones at the minute. I'm seeing the gathered in the centre circle. Cody and Stones. I'm seeing.
I've got the back of Stones. I think they're doing them.
Maybe we might. I've got the back of Stones as well. We might.
I've got the England flag now. They're doing they're doing like a clap for the people that have passed away.
Okay, I might well be behind here a little bit. Do you want to? Are you okay to pause when they take the knee or are about to kick off?
Yeah, I'll pause.
We'll do it like that as always. But guys, get your comments in. Let's have some predictions before kickoff. Giancarlo Palucci's on form as always. Come on, Italy. Oh, I'm sorry, Giancarlo. We are focused on England tonight. You can't back Italy against the mighty Stuart Dallas. That's outrageous. I know, but you can't back it. Chris Kelly, Stones to get a goal tonight. That would be lovely to see. Stones is probably my second favourite player playing in this after Calvin. Always back Yorkshire. Never let you down. I might be quite a bit behind here.
Yeah, they're just over the ball. I don't think they're taking the knee. Or are they gonna?
Well, there was something about this that a lot of teams are stopping. I'm not sure if they've decided that or not. So they're still clapping around the centre circle. I apologise if I'm behind, guys, but we will. When we do kick off, we'll be able to give you a more accurate timestamp.
Pause. Taking the knee now.
Okay, so if you can pause there, Rhiannon, I should be catching up with you in a second. Strange colours, England tonight, though. Blue.
Very dark blue. Surely, if we're the home team, surely we should be wearing the white.
San Marino in our colours, and we're in San Marino's colours.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll be with you in 1 second. Okay, they're taking the knee now.
Yep.
So it should now be in sync or kind of in sync, which is it's all good. Right.
There'll only be a few seconds difference anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. The Sky Go will probably freeze at times as well, to be honest. Might as well be upfront about it. It's going to freeze from time to time. And we are underway. San Marino just playing out the back here.
Yeah.
That's a dodgy ball straight away out to the left back. Lingard wins it back well. Gone straight into John Stones, who just played it across to Cody. Probably England are going to have a lot of the ball tonight. Probably going to have 80% plus, aren't they, tonight of the ball?
Yeah.
You certainly hope so, anyway. Expecting to have. Let's have a quick prediction on how many shots San Marino will have. Let's have a prediction on how many shots San Marino will have.
2.
I was thinking 2. I'll go for 3. I'll back him a bit more. I'll go for 3. We'll have a sweepstake on it. Get some predictions in, guys. But just playing it around the back at the minute. Cody's seen a lot of the ball early doors. We're on 52 seconds, 53, 54, 55. If you want to sync up with us, guys. I'm
about 3 seconds behind you now.
Oh, are you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're all right.
05, 06, 07.
Yeah, I'm on 05 now. Let me neck. It's all right. Right.
Look ahead.
Let me just. Right, I'm on 20 now. 21, 22, 23. Okay, that's fine, yeah. I was going to say, I only needed to speed up a little bit.
Sky Goes is doing what's name, it's speeding up on me. But England just having a lot of the ball here already. First little touch with Sterling inside there. He's beating his man.
It's gone.
Ball across to
Lovely.
Well, nice bit of play off Sterling. That he's gone into the box, but again,
There's
Leeds,
loads.
this is the thing when you watch Leeds United and you watch in England, the ball goes straight into the box there from the left back. Chilwell just stops. Why? Oh, great ball into Sterling. That
Nice. Oh, lovely. Oh,
it's unlucky that. It's a lovely idea off Mount. Good pressing, very good pressing off Mount as well to force. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be San Marino's throw, but good bit of pressing there. Lovely ball, this. It's just overhit.
You can tell that San Marino very much like park the bus with the amount of with the amount of players in that box. Just
you can see now. I mean, there's one player in our half.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, the thing is as well, it is almost a damage limitations from the first whistle for San Marino. It's in fact, they're giving it straight to us. So
nice.
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just held him up well there, the San Marino left back.
Two on him, isn't there?
Yeah, they did well there, the defender. But playing it around the back. Well, not around the back, sorry. We've just gone back into midfield. Cody on the ball again. Just trying to work out. I mean, Mount seems to be playing alongside Phillips here, quite deep.
Yeah. I think we're just sussing out their weaknesses, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it's. I think there's a lot of freedom, isn't there, tonight, in terms of players can just go almost wherever they want tonight. You know, it's not like. Oh, tell you what, he's took him out there. Nice bit of play on this right hand side. Ball
nice.
Well blocks there. 3 minutes. Well, just approaching 3 minutes 30 now, guys. Just on the 3 minute 30 mark now. But yeah, England does, as always, dominate possession. No shots yet, but a lot of. Well, look, the whole team's pretty much in San Marino's half here.
Yeah.
As expected.
Too heavy.
We're on 3 minutes 50 if you are, or 3 minutes 53, 3 minutes 54 if you want to sync up with us.
Nice.
Nice bit of dummy that of Mount.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's done well there. Beating two men, ball in. Gone back to Ward-Prowse on the edge of the area. Offside, Reece James. Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3. It looks like Lingard's kind of playing off the right, Mount, Ward-Prowse, Phillips central, Sterling left, Calvert-Lewin through the middle, something like that.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't.
Just trying to suss it out at the minute. A lot of love for the collar. I thought, after the next couple of comments, I thought, I'll bring the collar back. I'll get stick for it, but I'll bring it back because most people seem to like the collar rather than not like the collar. So, rocking the collar. I get stick anyway, but it's one of them. What gets me the least stick?
Yeah.
Calvin, nice little ball inside to Ward-Prowse. Back on this right hand side. Good ball off James into Lingard. Again, international football, it's just so slow, isn't it, compared to like Leeds? It's just like...
Yeah, because you're used to them just whipping crosses in, aren't you, already? Because
3 chances to put the ball into the box after like 5 minutes, and we just recycled the ball back into the middle, and it's a bit... well done again. Mount's looking very lively tonight, got to say.
He is.
Lingard into John Stones. He's picked up a very advanced position, but lovely ball.
Nice.
Ooh. Best chance so far for England, that. Great play off John Stones there. Stepped into midfield. Lovely ball out to the right. I think it was to Reece James. But Calvert-Lewin can't quite get on the end of the cross. It's a good ball in off Reece James.
And he nearly clashes into the goalkeeper. He does. He slides straight into him.
Is it okay to say Paddy Bamford would have scored that?
He would have scored it.
I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah,
there we go. Someone's already on the wavelength. Josh is always already on the wavelength. Bamford scores that. Anything Calvert-Lewin does wrong, Watkins does wrong in the next couple of qualifiers is it's just getting highlighted straight away. That is just the way it is. That is the rule on this on these watch-alongs now. But yeah, it's a throw-in.
Especially Wood up if it was just tapping on the side of the foot. because the way Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed that was unbelievable. Because Bamford definitely would have tapped that in.
Yeah. I mean, he's just missed the ball, hasn't he? I mean, I'm just surprised Gareth Southgate's not got the waistcoat on.
I know. Well, maybe he saves that for the tournaments.
Yeah, true. Nice bit of play off Mount again.
Or maybe, to be fair, it's been quite warm today, so maybe he's too warm to wear the waistcoat.
The waistcoat. I'll never forget that summer, though, to be fair. That is one of the great summers, that one. Or the last good one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well played, Lingard's. Nice. Oh, could it get there?
No.
Okay, it's a matter of time here before England score, as expected.
Yeah, we're just playing with it with fun, aren't we? At the end of the day, like San Marino is not getting a touch to the ball whatsoever.
Oh, it's a terrible miss. That's a shocker from Sterling. That's a shocker from Sterling. That. Great ball.
He should be getting that on target.
It's harder to miss. Maybe he's getting a slight push in the back, but that's 2 big chances after 8 minutes there. Should probably be 2-0 up, to be honest. Great. James, 2 fantastic balls into the box off James. 1 low, 1 high, and we should... how long until I go with the waistcoat? That's he's asking. Maybe one day. But
nice. On to Lingard.
Let's have a look. Good ball into Mount again. Good ball back. Sterling's heading's not been at it, does it, tonight?
No.
Great ball this off Mount. Yeah, they're getting each other's way, actually. Sterling and Calvert-Lewin. Great ball, though. Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they clatter into each other.
I mean, you just see the difference in quality. It's just absolutely enormous, isn't it?
Yeah. Bamford brace would be the news by now.
Exactly. Well, he scores them, doesn't he? Let's be honest. He scores at least one of them. Yeah. Certainly the Calvert-Lewin one, I back him on all day long. Chilwell just picking the ball up on this left-hand side. Goes into Sterling. Who recycles it back out to Calvin. It's good ball off Mount. Oh, it's overhit. To be fair. Look, just approaching the 10-minute mark now, guys. Let's have some thoughts on this. As Dominic Martin says, awful miss, Calvert-Lewin. Paddy would have buried that chance. Open goal. I can't disagree with this either. Bamford would have scored an overhead kick by now. We all know it, don't we? Let's be honest, guys. Keep smashing that like button and subscribe if you haven't done already. We appreciate this is something different. I'm not sure how this will do tonight, but we just thought we'd try a different kind of watch along. We thought we'd try something different. So Ben Chilwell throws it out to Calvin. Nice little touch off Reece James. He's looking lively as well tonight. Into Ward-Prowse. He's gone back to Mount. Sterling trying to take his man on. Ooh, he's been tackled.
You see, the thing is, right there, I think if that was Leeds, like Sterling will be passing to Chilwell. Yeah, Sterling will be passing to Chilwell, and then Chilwell will probably cross it into the box. I'm just used to seeing that. Yeah.
Good save off Lingard, though, off the keeper from distance. Bamford would have scored that, though.
Yeah.
He'd be on the hat-trick now.
Yeah.
After 12 minutes.
Well, I'm actually disappointed England didn't score in 2 minutes. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
It's a corner kick to be taken off Ward-Prowse on his right-hand side. Oh, it's gone down the low.
Ooh.
Something different. Yeah, I think Mount's been the best player so far, though. I think he's definitely been the brightest spark so far. Corner kick to be taken again from this right-hand side. Just headed out. Back into James. Phillips picking it up on the edge. Shoot! Oh, it's not a miss.
Oh, that came off
John Stones'
knee.
It's a great ball off Mount as well.
I think
it deflected. Offside, though? No, it's not offside.
I think
missed that.
I think it deflected off his knee, didn't it? I think
he had a lot more time than he thought he had, to be fair. I think he could have just... Yeah, he had a lot more time than he thought there. Yeah. That's 2 or 3 big chances now. ...13 minutes in. Well, approaching the 13-minute mark. Big chance of John Stones that, along with Sterling and Calvert-Lewin having big chances early goals. I think as soon as one goes in, though, I think it really does turn into a heavy one. This.
Yeah, I think as soon as we score that first goal, it'll just be like wildfire. It won't take long for us to rack up the goals.
Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully.
Yeah. Come on.
That's
it. Nice. Oh, Chilwell.
1-0 England. 1-0 England. James
and it's
Ward-Prowse. It's a lovely goal, that, to be fair. 1-0 England. 1-0 England. After 13 and a half minutes. Chilwell gets the assist. Lovely little low cross into James Ward-Prowse on his weak foot. Buries it into the bottom corner. Lovely goal, this. So it is a really nice goal, to be fair.
It is.
A couple of give and goes, and then nice little low ball in off Chilwell. Lovely finish off Ward-Prowse. Again, it's Mount involved in the build-up. Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely goal, isn't it, Rhiannon?
Yeah. Across the keeper and to the right side of the net. It's just... And straight through the legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Marino player.
I was just thinking with Calvert-Lewin, did he realise he was offside there? Yeah, he did stop himself, to be fair.
Yeah.
But 1-0 England. Nice pressing off Calvert-Lewin as well. But yeah. I mean, I'd expect it to be pretty heavy now. KP on the ball. Get your comments in, guys. Get your comments in. There's just people moaning. Just seeing this, people moaning about the quality of international football. I mean,
you can't blame it, can you?
Interesting, but it's hard, It's hard, to be fair. It's hard, but we're trying our best. We're trying our best anyway. 15 minutes, 22 seconds if you want to sync up with us, guys. Foul off James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, we're trying to make it as entertaining as possible, but nothing beats. Nothing beats Bielsa ball. We all know that. It's nice to see, though, you've got players like Ward-Prowse and Phillips and that actually playing.
Yeah, and doing pretty well. At the minute. It's hard to gauge, though, isn't it, from a game like this? Straight through to Pope. In fact, it is Pope in goal, isn't it?
It is Pope, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the keeper who was in goal for us. Hoping that we're not going to get tested too much. I
mean, is Pickford still our number one, or is it Pope now?
I'll be honest, I think it's just the least bad I think we go for now. I think Pickford's injured. I mean, there's no good goalkeepers for England at the minute.
No, all the decent ones are foreign, aren't they?
Exactly. I think Meslier walks into this team if he was English.
Oh, 100%.
Phillips on the ball again, just dictating things a little bit. Goes into Stones. Again, Phillips going to get the ball back here. No, he's not. But yeah, I mean, San Marino just completely damaged limitations already for San Marino. Nice ball into Mount. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Oh, it deserves a goal, that.
Good defending from them, though.
Oh, nice little dummy off. I think it was off Calvert-Lewin. The ball went into Sterling. Just wasn't the best of balls back across the box.
Duxie says Berardi has scored for Italy.
Oh, okay. He was identified yesterday by our star man Phil Miles. To be fair, Berardi.
Yeah.
I'm getting asked him a drinking Stella. Look, it's a Thursday night watching England. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Not gone for the Stellas tonight.
Chilwell over to Lingard. No, Reece James.
Ooh.
Lingard now.
San Marino counter.
Mm.
No. Calvin just gets on the ball.
Oh.
John Stones on it. John Stones is just having a ridiculous amount of touches here. He's basically playing like his number 10. Sterling on the ball. He's gone for a little run. He's done well. He's done really well. Can he get the final ball?
Ooh, just kept it in.
Decent effort. Just hit the side netting. But nice little effort, that, to be fair. Yeah, it's too easy, this.
Chris Kelly, I could play in net tonight for England and keep a clean sheet.
It is true. I'm not even being looking at who the goalkeeper was in this game. I mean, it's very true of Chris Kelly. That's very, very true.
I didn't even see who else England are playing this week.
I think I don't even know who else is in our group. Nice, but
I mean, is it still the case that we automatically
shuts it out?
Is it still the case that we automatically qualify because we're the hosts?
I don't know, to be fair. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look now. Who's in our group, qualifying group. This is for the World Cup, isn't it, I think? Yeah, it is. It's qualifying for the World Cup. So let's have a little look.
Oh, is it?
So, also in our group, we've got Poland, Hungary, Andorra, and Albania. So Poland's the big one, really.
Yeah. Against Click. Oh, yeah, Phillips again.
Yeah, I mean, that's Click. He's just having no luck, is he, at the minute?
No.
Absolutely no luck at all. I mean, you just can't catch a break, can he, really? But, I mean, the one thing is he will get a bit of a rest from playing football.
Yeah.
Which is something. Do you see it as a positive from a Leeds United point of view in that sense?
Because he's been struggling a bit at Leeds, I don't think he should have been going on international duty.
Ball coming off. Oh, it's 2-0. 2-0. Calvert-Lewin, lovely header. 21 minutes on the clock. 2-0 England. Great ball off Reece James once again, though. Great goal, to be fair. It's a lovely ball, this. Lovely ball off James. I mean, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of space, and it's a well-taken goal. It's a very well-taken goal off Calvert-Lewin.
That ball from James was impressive.
Brilliant, isn't it? It's 2 or 3 he's put in the first 20 minutes. Great header.
What were the San Marino players just putting their arms up for?
I don't know. I'm just looking at Calvert-Lewin and they're going on about that, about him making contact with the player, but I don't think that's a foul, to be fair. I think that's a perfectly fine goal, that. Yeah, it's been given. It's 2-0 England. Got a lovely little super chat here as well. Thank you very much, Daz. Phillips playing like he doesn't want to be in the Euro squad. That's harsh. I think Phillips is being fine, to be fair. I think Phillips is being fine.
I think Phillips has been playing his usual self, like in a Leeds team, where he just stays back, stays and covers the defence. Because I've noticed that Stones and Chilwell have been running forward, so I think he's just covering and protecting the defence in case of a counter attack. But he's getting involved now, and I think he's been performing well. Yeah.
But Lucy Chappell, who's a permanent member now on Leeds United Lasses, signed on Leeds United Lasses, has said that Click hasn't recorded a positive COVID test. It's a negative test. So interesting stuff. I mean, I'd imagine he's still going to get a rest from the Poland team. So maybe it has worked out well from a Leeds United point of view in that kind of sense.
Yeah, fingers crossed, because he needs it.
No, he does need a rest, like you wouldn't believe. Oh, a bit of excitement. Sneeze.
Bless you.
Inject some excitement into this game. We're 2-0 up, absolutely cruising. Could be 5-0 up, and they're still not even like. Well, nice bit of skill off Mount. That.
Nice.
Into Sterling again. Again, it's just not direct, is it? Just going back when they had that chance to get into the box. Then Phillips on the ball.
Phillips is like, why don't you play like Leeds? Get involved.
Oh, good effort, and Chilwell.
What a save from their keeper.
What a great save it is. He just thought, I'm going for this. Great effort that is.
Yeah.
It's a stunning save, one-handed. Great save. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a bit more of a Calvin-specific commentary now. I'm going to just commentate on Calvin's every move in this game. Calvin, watch.
Love it.
Great save, though. Great save off the keeper, who does look a lot like Pepe Reina, I've got to say. Ball coming off Ward-Prowse, headed out. Phillips touches the ball. Phillips has touched the ball. He touches the ball again. Good pass as well.
Chilwell.
Nice. Foul, Stones. Oh. It's not actually. It's not. It's a throw-in. Ball to Phillips again. England is working their way back up the pitch. It's gone back into Mount. It's gone left to Sterling. Chance to take on his man. In fact, it's Lingard, sorry. They swap sides, Sterling and Lingard. Ball in off Ward-Prowse. Header off. Ooh. Just wide. Calvert-Lewin. Great effort. It's a lovely ball, isn't it?
Yeah.
In fact, it's Calvin. Lovely ball off Calvin.
Definitely playing well. It's weird watching England now after watching Bielsa ball, because I still can't feel excited. Do you know what I mean? I don't get that rush like I do when I'm playing Leeds.
Do you think Leeds would beat this San Marino team by more goals than England will?
I'd reckon we'd win 10-0.
Yeah, I honestly do, to be fair. I think there's been a couple of chances to really get into the box, drive forward, and England just haven't taken them tonight. But guys, keep smashing that like button and subscribe if you haven't done already. We're going to have a Before the Whistle Blows special tomorrow night. We're going to have a special episode tomorrow night on Before the Whistle Blows, and we're going to try something different on Saturday as well, potentially. Phil's been talking about it. We might have a little look into it. We might have another transfer special as well. But we're going to have something on every single day for you through lockdown, because that's what we've done every single day. We will have something on for you guys. But Calvin on the ball again, sprays it across to Connor Cody.
Back to Phillips.
Oh, good ball, that, isn't it? Between the lines into Ward-Prowse.
James.
He's doing really well, James. Effort off Mount. Good save again off the keeper.
Oh, wow.
Good save, that.
Using his feet there.
Mount on the ball again. Good ball back into Sterling. Nice. Sterling. Oh, Mount has been superb tonight. No doubt about that. Good effort, to be fair. Yeah, Sterling's not got his shooting boots on tonight.
No, not at all. We'd definitely be we'd definitely be 5-0 up by now if he did.
Ooh, it's a good save that, the keeper. I like the keeper, though, for San Marino. Back up for Melier instead of Casilla. Sterling on the ball again on this left-hand side.
Yeah, do you reckon Kiko's going this summer?
Hopefully. We can only hope.
Well. I know.
Good ball, Ward-Prowse into. I mean, do you think he will?
I hope so. I don't. It's been sending some cryptic messages, hasn't he, over Instagram? And I know he says it's not to do with Leeds, but I can't see how they can justify keeping him on 40 grand a week.
No, not at all. I mean, the difficulty is getting him to leave. Another club to pay that kind of money because you wouldn't, would you?
No. How many years does he have left on his contract?
He's still got 2 years left, which is scary.
It is, yeah.
Very scary.
I was like hoping maybe he's like got another season at least, and then maybe we could skate through another season and then let him go as a free agent. But if it's 2 years, yeah, it's definitely going to be hard for him to leave. You'd think, though, at the age that he's at, he'd want first-team football or get regular playing football and not be happy to sit on a bench. But it depends, isn't it? Because some footballers can be happy just to take the money and just sit on a bench. But
yeah, exactly. I mean, he just needs to leave, doesn't he? Let's be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, too much has happened. He's not been. I think it's more performances for me. That's all I'm kind of talking about. Just being performances wise, he hasn't been at it for 18 months really for this Leeds team. But it'll be interesting. What happens there. I think he'll leave. I do think he'll leave, to be honest.
The summer's definitely going to be exciting, isn't it? I'll be on tender hooks watching the transfer window. Just to see.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Come on. Yeah. Thing is, though, I saw on Twitter, it was quite interesting. They put down who they wanted to sign and put it in the current team format, and Dallas wasn't on it, and I was like, "Why is Dallas not on it? Like Dallas should be."
Incorrect then. Any team that hasn't got Dallas on it is automatically incorrect. That's the rule.
I think he's done really well coming into midfield to cover Click.
Yeah, I mean, play him anyway. He's got to play it be in the team. Oh, it's an effort off Sterling. That's a nice effort. That just over the bar.
Would have been 6-0 by now. Seriously, if he had a shoes, but that's 4 chances now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a decent effort from distance, but you expect Sterling to probably score that, to be honest. Mount picks it up again. Terrible ball. What is the centre-back doing there for something? He's completely been done. 3-0.
Lovely.
Reflection off Sterling. It's a great chance. For Sterling. It's deflected into the back of the net. 3-0 England.
Nice.
That is absolutely shocking off the centre-back, isn't it? What is he doing? Deflection into the back of the net. I think it's Sterling's goal. 3-0 England.
Are some of these, for San Marino, are these all professional footballers?
I don't think any of them are.
No.
I think this is the equivalent to a non-league team, to be fair.
Yeah. Because I know for some countries they have semi-pro footballers, don't they? They always have like a job connected to them. So like they'll, like I think last World Cup, I can't remember what team it was, but I remember the commentaries like reeling off every job that they do, and it was like a carpenter and etc. as well. I don't think it was. I think it was. It wasn't San Marino, but it was someone of their equivalent.
Okay. In the comments, anyone who knows who it is, let us know.
I couldn't even remember if it was a Euros or a World Cup, but I do remember them talking about it.
I believe Kiko is on 32k a week, but is still 31k a week too much. I can't agree with that. I think 31.99k too much.
Yeah.
Panama, that's the one, Claudio. That is spot on. It is Panama.
Mm.
I remember this now. I do remember this now. It is Panama. Well done, my man, Claudio. Mega King Richard joins us as well. Joe Wayman's best friend from All These TV. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all.
Certainly not the start. The first 5 words. Calvin is not having a poor game.
He's hanging that fishing rod out, isn't he? Waiting to reel us in.
Waiting for the
Yeah.
This is interesting. Very good point off Luke Williamson. I mean, the game is pretty much done now. I've actually flicked off it for a second. But Luke Williamson says, financial fair play revision meeting tomorrow, which potentially means Big Six, the big teams with big financial power, could be allowed to spend whatever they want. I mean, that is going to completely destroy the league, don't you think?
Yeah, that really would.
Worrying for if they are allowed to. That means they can just literally go out and just buy the best players from every single team in this league and just completely decimate everyone, which is not good news for us at all.
No, it's not. I mean, even though we do have some standing, even as a newly promoted team, with, I mean, let's be honest. Like Bielsa is like a massive pro for us in getting players into our squad, and just the way we play football. I mean, we've proved it, but yeah, the top 6, it just gives them just control then, just to go into whichever league they want and just pick the best players. I mean, you could see Cristiano Ronaldo making a return if we end up doing stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. How's he not got on the end of that? Is that another chance? The great ball off Lingard.
Another replay. Lingard.
End of that.
No, too quick. Whipped in too quickly.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit harsh there.
But yeah, like I say, because they'll still have financial pulling power, though, won't they? The top 6, like, because obviously ever since being in the new Premier League, you know, they've been consistently up there, so they definitely have the pulling power to get the best players in with Champions League football and all that. But hopefully, if it does turn out that the top 6, you know, do get to spend whatever they want, hopefully we won't suffer as much. I think teams like Brighton, Southampton, Newcastle, I think it'll just completely cripple them.
Yeah, I think so. If you haven't got that pulling power of Bielsa, that's that is amazing. What's a miss?
Especially when that goalie came sliding out, thinking that could have been a right open net.
Great bit of play on this left-hand side. Good ball off Chilwell again. Some lovely delivery from the fullbacks tonight.
Lingard.
Lingard. Oh, it's just not hit it. It's just hit it.
Sliced it, and it came off the back of DCL.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gutted Bamford's not on the pitch, or not even in the squad. I mean, they're just thinking how many he would have taken. It's 3-0, but I think it should be more than 3, to be honest. I think it should be probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, well, if Sterling took his chances, we would be 6-0, wouldn't we?
As Dan says, hang on. Find it. Calvert-Lewin can get on the end of that because he's not as good as Bamford at the moment.
He's not.
Can't disagree.
I mean, who is in front? There's Salah, Kane, and who's the other one in front of Bamford at the moment as top scorers? I thought it was Fernandes, but I think Kane, someone corrected me.
Salah. Let's have a look. Premier League top scorers, but he's on the same amount of non-penalty goals as Harry
Chris
Kane.
Kelly, Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
I thought it was Fernandes.
I think it's Fernandes. Yeah, Kane's on 17. Salah's on 17. Fernandes 16. And yeah, Bamford on 14. So there we go.
And Watkins all the way down with 10. Isn't he like 8th or something, Watkins?
Yeah, I think so. I think Watkins is 10th. 10th he is, Watkins, on 10 goals.
Baffles me.
But Ian, in the comments, mate, we are on 37, 41, 42, 43. If you want to try and sync up with us, mate. 37, 50 now, if you want to try and sync with us. Oh, nice ball, Ward-Prowse. Lingard again. Blocks, really good block.
Ooh.
Again, blocks again.
Come on.
Good press off England. Chance to go out on the left-hand side. Mounts on the ball. Nice bit of play again off Ward-Prowse.
Nice. Lingard.
Midfield's doing really well for me. I think Ward-Prowse, Mounts, Phillips linking up really well.
Yeah, they're definitely playing better than last time. I think last time I got so bored I ended up turning it off.
Honestly, I mean, I don't remember the last time. The last time I watched an England game all the way through, other than a major tournament.
Yeah, I know. I very rarely watch.
Mark, I think. Just can't be bothered with this. Lingard on the ball on his left-hand side. Gone into Chilwell. He's looking up. Phillips is looking up. Goes across to Mount.
I'm like expecting Harrison to run down the wing and do something. Do you know what I mean? Watching this game.
I'm waiting for Rafinha.
Cutting in with a good shot or a free kick. I still don't know why Phillips took that free kick against Fulham. I think if Rafinha took it, it would have been 3-1.
Well, the free kick, yeah. I think Rafinha's got to be on them all now. I think he's our best shooter from distance. Good ball. No, good heroic defending. Heroic defending for San Marino defender there. Head just put his head in where it hurts. No doubt about it. 3-0 down. He doesn't care. He puts his head in there. Love that. Love that defending.
Good. There was actually a good bit of play from San Marino just then. Keeping it in.
Has John Stones got eyeliner on?
I don't think so.
Just a random observation.
He's just got like probably really dark eyelashes that you haven't noticed before.
I was going to say. Is he doing a Steve Evans on us? No, that's rich, Oscar. I've not got eyeliner on. Why am I feeling eyeliner on? It's a watch along. We just observe things. San Marino throw. Probably first time San Marino been in our half for quite a longish period of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Play on this left-hand side. Free kick. Is that San Marino? Calvin's given away. No, James is giving away a free kick there.
What's with James's hair?
No, it's not. Sorry, it's a throw-in. James's hair.
Yeah, with the blonde.
I think it looks all right.
Nah.
Free kick now for San Marino from distance.
Like the style is all right. It's just like the colour. Like, why would you have like orangey yellow bits at the end? Is beyond me. But probably trying to set a trend or something.
So you said
Free
2
kick.
shots, San Marino.
You said 3.
I think my 3 was ambitious, but I think we might get a shot here.
Yeah.
After 42 minutes. Looks like he's going to go for goal there. You've got to go for goal. If you've not had a shot in the whole game, you just got to go for goal there. No, straight into the wall.
Wow.
What an absolute waste that was. Imagine, right, you waited 42 minutes to get a chance to throw a shot on goal and you put it into the wall. Chance to break here. Chance to break.
Nice, go on.
Good ball off Mount, is it? Yes,
yeah,
it
Mount
is.
through to Sterling.
Lingard.
Oh,
great save off the keeper again. Great save, that.
That's when ITVs went all fuzzy, and I'm just like, I'm trying to watch the game here. And I couldn't see what the hell was happening.
Back out to the right hand side. James.
Go on.
Again.
Another ball in.
Just see that ball going, so go forward with it.
Yeah.
Lingard on it. Mount. Oh, nice bit of play there. Shot coming in from distance. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's a chance to get. Ooh. Again, Sterling, another shot from distance, but it's just gone over the bar. Did well to be fair, but yeah, that final shot. What a save that was.
That's what 5 shots for Sterling?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, yeah. I think it's got to be at least 5 now, but keeper's done amazing for San Marino.
Imagine if Bielsa's watching it and he likes what he sees and he goes to Orta. Do you mind finding which club this guy's at?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I feel safer with him than Kiko Garcia.
Yeah.
I'll say that much. Ooh, nice bit of play again. Oh, it's just broken down at the end. Final ball.
Yeah, they're
definitely on the ball now.
They're definitely parking the bus because they're not set up to break on the counter attack at all.
No, I think they're too scared. I mean, the first time they try and go forward, we almost counter attack against them.
Yeah.
Cody on the ball. Barely even noticed Connor Cody. Not that he's done anything wrong.
No, he's just staying back, isn't he? He's just covering the defence in case of a counter attack.
Half time. England 3, San Marino 0. It's good half.
Yeah, there's been some impressive play, especially in midfield.
Yeah, I think the midfield's linked up well. I think it's probably been the highlight, really, in terms of how they've linked up so far. But get your comments in, guys. Get your comments in. Yeah, let's have some comments, guys. Have some comments at half time. Chris Kelly, not being funny, but a fat JKA. I mean, what? I won't say what I was going to say then, but what did a hat trick tonight? Never mind, Paddy. That's a that's a fair comment. That's a fair comment. But I think we are joined by Phil now at half time. I think is that Phil there? It is Phil. He's got some new headphones on as well there. Let's welcome him in.
Hello.
You're peering over my headphones, Oscar.
I like them.
Well, the little man's in bed, so I've got to be quiet, Anna. I've got to try.
Oh.
Thoughts at half time then, mate?
I'm going to be blatantly honest with you, mate. I have spent that entire first half with a very narrow-minded Leeds United head on. I've watched Calvin Phillips. I've got every stat you could possibly imagine on Calvin Phillips. And I've also noted down the amount of chances I think Patrick Bamford would have scored, which is not...
the right place to start. How many are you on? How many are you on?
I'm on 9.
9.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he could have had 9 so far, and
Patrick
that's maybe
Nine.
I'm being a bit kind, but yeah, 9 for me.
There's at least 2 or 3 for Sterling, a couple for Lingard.
Yeah, definitely. And then obviously on the Calvin side, I've got 52 passes attempted, 4 lost, 48 won. That's 92.3 completion. 1 shot creating action where Calvert-Lewin obviously could have scored a header, but it went narrowly wide. 4 aerials, 1, 2 tackles, 1, 2 ball recoveries, and 1 interception. So I'm literally just watching Patrick Bamford and what he could have done and what Calvin Phillips is doing. And the rest of it just means very little to me. We're 3-0 up. Could be 6, could be 10. Who knows? Who cares? We're going to win, aren't we? So,
I mean, what was your take? I mean, if you were going to do a player rating at half time for Calvin, what would it be? No 0.5s, no 0.5.
You're not even just this once.
All right, at half time, then you can do it. At half time, full time, no. Full time, no. But half time, you can do it.
I'll give him 7.5.
He took the chance as well. I thought you were going to say, and he said,
"Nah, you don't give me a chance, and I'm not taking it. If you let me have a 0.5, I'm taking it all day."
Prolific there. But I've got the San Marino keeper. I tell you what, he's played well.
Yeah, I think 2 in particular really, really good saves, to be fair. The one from Lingard and then the long-range effort from Chilwell. 2 really good saves. And the chances that we've missed, it's not like he's made worldy saves apart from them 2. It's just, I think Sterling, other than his goal, hasn't really been at the races completely. And to be honest, it's one of them nights where you don't have to be at the races. He could still end up with a hat-trick, to be honest, Raheem Sterling, because it is that kind of game. I think the goalkeeper's a prison guard. They've got a milkman, a postman, a computer designer. They've got all sorts in there. So, we should be having 6.
Are those the actual jobs, or?
Well, my brother's been paying more attention to it than I have. I'm not going to lie to you. I did hear them say something about a graphic designer. Lee Dixon's been on form. I don't know if you've got the commentary on, but
No.
Lee Dixon's Lee Dixon's been quite witty. To be fair, they got the corner and he was like, "Wow, I don't have any stats for corners. I don't remember the last time they had one." And to be fair, obviously, it's like it should have been a corner anyway. I think we actually had like one of their players touched it out. So, no, he's been quite funny as Lee Dixon. I'm usually not a fan, so fair play to him.
Good stuff. I mean, one thing to say about Calvin is, though, that the style of play is totally different to Bielsa. I mean, there's a lot of people saying the not throwing aggressions he would for Leeds. I mean, that's got to be part of the consideration as well, surely.
Yeah, for me, when it comes to this formation and this style of play, I mean, anyone that's watched me on these shows talking about England before, I'm not a massive fan of Gareth Southgate. And when you're looking at playing at Calvin Phillips' strengths, this is not the game. You want someone that's going to run at you and give him a chance to. Yeah, thank you.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I don't know, Jeff.
Has there been a goal, Jeff? No,
I thought he just came on, Jeff, as a substitute. That one was hilarious when he didn't see that player get red carded. I thought it was coming as a substitute.
Yeah. No, I think with Calvin, you want people to try and run at the defence, and then obviously, like, usually his tackling and interceptions are so much higher than I've got so far tonight, and it's because no one's bloody running at him. He's had 4 aerials, so when you think about it, for defending corners, that's a good thing for us. He's not lost a header so far tonight, so I'll take that. That's a positive for Leeds United fans watching the game. But, we know he can pass a ball, but when it comes to Calvin, the 4 passes that he's lost, 2 of them been crosses into the area. One of them was a clearance that went out of play. And with Calvin, we're used to seeing that ball over the top, that ball out wide, and that beautiful passing range that he's got. But, I came on and I said, obviously, the passing ratio that he's got so far, 92.3%. When you're passing from side to side, like England are going to be tonight, it's not even a compliment to him. It's one of them where in a Leeds team, he's involved in creating chances with his passing, but he has been, I think that Chilwell shot, if it went in, it would have been a Calvin assist, weirdly enough. There's been a few where people have shot after his pass and it would have gone down an assist, but it's not a case as he's having to like thread through balls and create anything, because this is just going to be such a walkover.
No, I think it's that as well. I mean, do you expect to see Calvin start the next two maybe for England? Obviously, there's another 2 games left this international break, or do you think maybe this is the sign that Calvin isn't the preferred centre mid in this English?
I think of the 3 games that there are, the third is obviously the one where we'll find out what Gareth Southgate really thinks of Calvin Phillips, which is obviously against Poland. That's the one that they're taking seriously, and if Calvin starts there, which obviously I imagine in all of our opinions he should do, he's perfectly good enough, especially without the likes of Jordan Henderson in this squad. There's only really Declan Rice that you could say should be starting instead of him, and all of our opinions is always going to be, Calvin should start. I will 100% agree with Chris there. I've watched this so far from a Patrick Bamford point of view and just thought, if Watkins comes on and scores, I'd be crying. And I imagine Patrick Bamford will be too, because this is just ridiculous. He would have had 9 so far, in my opinion. And second half, I imagine that'll get into not just double figures, but 20 plus, because they're just going to get tired. So it's going to get more open, more stretched, and they can play their low block as much as they want, which might not suit Calvin's style. But for England, we're just going to keep pressing them.
I think so. I think when you have such little of the ball and you're just chasing the ball around for such a long amount of time, you're eventually going to tire out. Eventually. Yeah. This is true of Claudio. I mean, there will be an agenda against KP. He's not done anything eye-catching so far, but
what's he done wrong though? He hasn't done anything wrong.
No, it's just that the normal narrative on Twitter is that Declan Rice is the best defensive midfielder or whatever out there, and Phillips can't compare, because this is what I said to before at the beginning with the narrative on Twitter. Like, people were saying that Rice is better than Phillips. It's like, well, you haven't watched Phillips then, have you? Like, don't compare. I mean, I know their way of play is it is different. You couldn't put them both in the same team, but I still think Phillips is better than Rice.
Yeah, I'm just looking at
Rice, Phil. I mean, I'm still on there's certain things I think Calvin certainly does is better than Rice, but there's no doubt about that. I'm not seeing a lot of Rice this season, to be honest. What would your take be on Rice, Phillips?
I think a lot of it depends on the system that you play in, the manager that you're working for, and the kind of things you're being asked to do. In our team and in what we do, I would say that Declan Rice wouldn't do the job that Calvin Phillips does. West Ham fans will say to me that Calvin Phillips couldn't do the job that Declan Rice does in their team. I think when I've watched Declan Rice and Thomas Souček for West Ham recently, the pair of them play a lot higher up the pitch than we ask Calvin to. And for us, the things that Calvin does, which is more important, is the way that he presses, the way that he man marks, the way that he tackles, intercepts, and wins the ball back. Declan Rice can do those things, but he's more dragging the team up the pitch recently. He's passing. There's been times where I've seen him and Souček camped on the edge of opposition penalty areas, and fair play to them. They're doing really well this season, West Ham. Declan Rice is obviously a good player. I'm not going to just sit on the fence and say Calvin's brilliant. Like, we can't give Declan Rice credit. We can admire both players, but I think it's obviously going to be Southgate's opinion of who starts against Poland, which will say what he thinks, and that's the only opinion Calvin will really care about at this moment in time.
No, that's true. That's very, very true. I mean, could you see a case of them playing together at all?
No, in a word.
Really? Not at all.
It depends on the system, and if we're going to play a 4-2-3-1, then absolutely. And then obviously at the Euros, that would sort of depend on whether Jordan Henderson's fit. And if Jordan Henderson's fit, I expect it would be Henderson plus one of the two. And at this moment in time, I do think Rice is above Phillips in Southgate's pecking order, rightly or wrongly. But at the moment, there's a 4-3-3 tonight. Calvin's playing as a single pivot in that 4-3-3, which is similar to what Bielsa asks him to do. But, this style of game, I think you've got to take the opponents into account as well. It's San Marino. They're not pressing us. They're not coming at us. They're not making Calvin try and tackle them and make interceptions. He's literally just being tasked to be like, when people talk about Harry Kane dropping into that quarterback role and playing balls over the top, all he's doing is filling in for the two centre-backs if they step forward, or when he goes a bit further forward, just linking the play. He's being asked to be a quarterback, and it is different to what he does with Leeds United. So we are going to see different sides to his game when he plays for Southgate, which is kind of my reasoning for always saying I couldn't care less if Southgate left him at home. I'd rather our players spent the week with Bielsa perfecting our system. But I'm happy to see him in an England shirt. I'd love to see him get a goal tonight just to silence a few people, but it might not happen.
Okay. I mean, I've got to say Mount's been very impressive for me. I've been very impressed by Mount so far.
I must admit, I have literally just watched Calvin every second of what he's doing, and then after that, just every chance that we don't score, just ticking that off like Bamford would have scored. That's all I'm interested in. It's a procession, isn't it? Yeah, it's a procession. Like realistically, it should be 6 at minimum, and anything below 6 is sort of a failure to me, to be honest. I mean, I don't know who we've got in the bench. I've seen Harry Kane in the stand. If Kane comes on, he should be scoring 3. If Watkins comes on, as much as it pains me to say it, he should score. We should be having an absolute handful tonight, and anything less than 6 would be a failure.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's hard to think of talking points really from the game because we've just been so dominant, and Calvin's playing a lot deeper. Yeah, it's hard to have many talking points, to be fair. I mean, is my sound quite here, guys?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm seeing substitutions though. I'm hoping Calvin's not coming off. Otherwise, we may as well turn this off, really.
Let's have a look at the substitutions. What's been prepared?
I know Foden's on. Tyrone Mings is on. Jude Bellingham, I think, is on.
Jude Bellingham, okay.
And then one more. There was 4 of them. So if Bellingham's on, I'm hoping that's not Calvin off. I think I can see Calvin in the middle. But I'm going to sign off anyway, boys. I'm gonna get involved with the stats for the second half, and I'll catch you at full time.
No worries at all. No problem at all. But we will see you later, Phil. We will see you later.
Right, I'll give you more. KP's still on, so I'll give you all the KP stats at full time.
Yeah, Trippier's coming on.
See you later.
Peace out. See you in a bit.
Yeah, we've got Trippier, Foden, Mings, and Bellingham.
So let's just see who's come off here. But that is pretty bold, isn't it? 4 changes at half time, but I don't mind these changes too much. Certainly, Foden and Bellingham I quite like. But I should see the changes. Look, Calvert-Lewin's still on by the looks of things.
Yeah, Phillips is still on.
Looks like Mount.
Yeah, it looks like Mount and
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling.
Let's have a look. It'll show us in a second, I think, the actual official substitutions. It's second half about to start in a second, guys. England 3 up at half time. Let's have a look. What's happening with my mic here? What's happening with my mic? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's louder.
That better, okay. Not sure what's going on there. It might have been headphones, I don't know. I swapped headphones, but if that's better, that's good. That's good to me.
Phillips. Yeah, Cody's got the captain band by the looks of things. So
well, that is
Sterling's off.
That is a sign of the times, really, isn't it? No disrespect to Conor Cody, but
No, because I just saw that bright yellow armband and I thought, okay. Fair enough.
Stone's off, Ming's on, and let's have a look. It's going to go through them all here, I'm assuming. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's not.
That was purposeful. Oh, okay. Mount off, Bellingham on. That's the other substitution. Looks like the same shape anyway. Calvin's playing a bit deeper.
Mm.
James off, Trippier on. So again, a lot of like-for-like changes. And then I'm guessing the last one is Sterling off, Foden on.
Yeah.
Foden's picking up the ball here on this right-hand side, cutting on his left foot into Chilwell. Chilwell's still going. Loses the ball out. England try and press, but San Marino get through it. But again,
on the neck.
Did well there, Bellingham. Did well. Trippier's gone for a look, searching ball for Calvert-Lewin. He's fouled him. He's fouled him. That's a silly foul that off Calvert-Lewin. Phil will be noting that down now. Fouled. Calvert-Lewin committed a foul.
It all just looked a bit jumbled there, and San Marino just went straight through the middle. It's like there wasn't much communication going on, and no one was going in for the tackle.
Is that better sound-wise? Now I'm getting told too loud.
Well, it is better sound, yeah.
Is that better? Better. I don't know if people are winding up.
Oh, that's not nice. Liam Leeds, no audio is fine, Oscar.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's very harsh.
Or is that saying no, audio is fine, Oscar?
That's true, yeah. If it is, then you need a comma in there. So
you need to confirm, Liam. You need to confirm.
Yeah,
Do you want me off the stream, or do you think the sounds good? These are two very different things. Making me nervous now. But yeah, top man, Chris Kelly. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Apologies about that half the first half, guys. Genuinely didn't realise. Good ball, Foden.
You didn't sound bad to me. But
corner ball for England. Let me just test it again. I don't know if it's headphones or not.
Both quiet. What? Maybe it is headphones.
I don't think it would be the headphones that affect it. Let me have a... I've probably done it again, has it?
You do sound quieter, but I just think that's...
I don't know. Right, let's just try. Try that.
Chris Kelly, turn it up. Probably because we've got low volume.
I need to know, was Liam Leeds? Oh, he has missed a comma. He has missed a comma. There we go. That's good.
That's good.
That's good to hear. That's the drama of this second half. Nice sound. Keep it eventful. Who's gone down here?
Cody.
Connor Cody is down. Just going back through the goals here now on the... Oh, it's a good header out of Calvert-Lewin, to be fair. And deflected goal for Sterling, who got the third goal of the night. So, is Cody coming off here, perhaps? I mean, we've used a lot of subs here, to be fair.
Yeah. Is there a limit in the qualifiers? Is it... How many subs is it in qualifiers?
I don't know. I'd assume there'll be a limit. I think friendlies, there's no limit at all. But I think qualifiers, I'd imagine there'll be a limit of some sort.
Claudio.
He's having a pop his claws. That's annoying me, that, though, the sound. I didn't realise that at the first half. That was sounding like it was in a washing machine. Or underwater. Underwater was the correct phrase. If KP scores, Oscar has to do a forfeit. That's not very nice. Why do you want me to do a forfeit? Not very nice. Foden on the ball. Oh, it's just England just won't go forward, will they?
No.
It's international football.
like I say, I keep wanting to see Ayling or Harrison just running down the bloody wings to set up something. Do you know what I mean? And Rafinha just coming in central and then just whipping an attempt on goal or something. Like I say, I get that rush with Leeds, but England, I'm trying to muster it as much as possible, but it just ain't happening. Like every time we score a goal, like yay, we scored one. Like it's not. You know what I mean? There's no passionate yes.
It's not like yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. It's just like
not.
Oh, we've scored. I hope no one clips the celebrations of the goals.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah. England on the ball there. Chilwell goes on the left-hand side.
That Claudio is relentless. If Calvin scores, Oscar has to get an Aldi Capri-Sun out.
Not a problem. I'll do it now. I'll just do it right now. Let's make it more interesting. Make it more interesting. Right, let's make it more interesting. We still now.
Forward pass to Trippier. Trippier to Foden. Back to Trippier. Gone back to Cody, to Phillips. Phillips across to Chilwell. Chilwell goes in to Lingard. Oh, DCL with the fourth goal.
Yay. Yay. Let's get the sunblast out. There you go. 4-0. It's got the booty orange blast out and 4-0 celebrations.
Literally just a tap in. It was a good cross from Lingard. Oh, yeah, he's onside. I think there was a
nice ball in.
Yeah, straight tap in.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy one that for Calvert-Lewin. You expecting to score then?
Chris Thompson, Paddy would have been offside there.
That's harsh. What do you mean he'd been offside there?
Well, against Chelsea, he was caught offside twice, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So,
that doesn't help me agenda, though. That doesn't help me agenda at all.
No, it doesn't, does it?
2 goals in 1 match for Calvert-Lewin. Way.
Oh.
So 4-0 England, about 54 minutes on the clock here. San Marino making 2 changes to try and get themselves back in the game.
I love how you tried to make that exciting.
I'm trying more. I mean,
I don't know who came off and I don't know who came on. Just to put it out there, don't know who any of these players are.
I apologise.
Yeah,
has come off. Mulleroni's come on. Not sure what the other change was. I think it's 2 at a time there.
Yeah.
Nice bit of play off Trippier. Foden's popped up. Ooh, handball. There you go, handball.
I've got to agree with Ash. Do you know what I was? I thought they were quite impressive, to be fair.
Yeah, they were.
The graphics on the stairs, the EE graphics.
But if EE is watching this and wants to sponsor the Watchalongs, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
We will praise.
That was straight to the keeper. Could have done better. Could have done better with that Lingard.
Yeah, it wasn't good. That it like it went for goal there. Yeah, it wasn't good that at all. Toe poke. Mings on the ball.
Do you know what? I can't stand Mings.
No, I'm not going to lie.
Ever since Aston Villa and he tried to shove Paddy around, I thought, nah, don't like you at all.
I don't see why he starts over Konza. I've said it before. Pons is a much better player for Villa than Mings is.
Mm.
Villa fans would agree, I think. It's Chilwell on the ball there, driving forward. Yeah, I can just see on the live chat, like, people just aren't bothered about this game. So, Bellingham on the ball, into Lingard. Trippier picks it up.
That's it.
Nice bit of play, this.
Yeah.
Final ball.
Foden to Ward-Prowse.
It's over hit, that final ball.
Corner. By the looks of it. Took a deflection. Well, no, it was a header actually, wasn't it? He headed it out. Oh, he ripped his shirt.
What? Bit of drama.
DCL's shirt is ripped open, like the buttons are literally like been popped out, like been popped off. The way he's been grabbed.
WWE style. Oh, that's a good punch that off the keeper. Chance for a San Marino break. No. No.
No.
Just no. Berardi playing for San Marino there. Again, interesting fact.
Our Berardi's been playing well in the under-23s, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he has. I mean, let's talk about the 23s rather than this boring game of football. How good is Somerville?
Oh, I think he's amazing. He's absolutely brilliant.
I want to see him at some point this season.
I
honestly think he look at no disrespect to Costa or Poveda. I think Somerville, he kind of deserves a bit of a chance here. Maybe not starting, but coming off the bench. I mean, let's have some chat on Somerville. How good is Somerville?
And I think it helps that he had his hair cut as well.
Yeah, that's very true as well. Nice trim, very nice trim. But
yeah. So when he's running, there's not as much drag anymore.
I've got to be honest, I can't pronounce Somerville's first name. If you couldn't tell, is it Crescencio? Crescencio, I think, isn't it? Crescencio Somerville.
Crescencio.
Or Cyro Somerville, whatever you want. I think you can sort it to Cyro Somerville. I'm pretty sure. So I've seen it referred to as Cyro, but 19 years of age. Surely he's going to get that chance soon. Yeah, let's in the chat. Let's have some comments about Beeston under 12s could beat this lot. Somerville will get the game time before the season is out. I certainly hope so, Chris Kelly. I certainly do hope so. No, Chris, don't leave. We're going to have a chat about Cyro Somerville. As Lucy says, absolutely on fire. I mean, you see that training ground goal he scored?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get that chance soon. But I believe Ollie Watkins is coming on here for the last half an hour, probably for Calvert-Lewin. But can you take Calvert-Lewin off on 2 goals? I don't know. On a hat-trick?
No.
Hat-trick, it's good for your confidence, but I don't know. He probably is going to.
This is going to hurt a little watching this, because if Watkins pardon my French, scores, it's going to be a bit painful.
Oh, it's going to be horrendous. Charlie Creswell as well. Let's talk about Charlie Creswell. But that's a good question off Claudio, because obviously they're playing the same positions. Would you say Somerville or Poveda?
It's hard. It's hard because Poveda's had that chance in the Prem, so we can sort of see what he can do against Prem opposition, and Somerville hasn't had that yet, so it's hard to draw a direct comparison. But I think Somerville definitely should get given that chance, and seeing them play together, play in the under-23 games, I'd say Somerville. I think he just has that final end product over Poveda. I like Poveda. He's got the pace. He's got the tricks and the flares, a bit Rafinha-esque. But for me, I think it's all to do with the decision-making in the final third. There just doesn't seem to be an end product, which I struggle with sometimes. But But it'd be nice to see Somerville get that chance, so then we can sort of do a direct comparison then and see who is the better.
Absolutely. It is hard to compare the two when one's playing one bit of football, the other's playing in a completely different league, completely different standard. But well, Rick Kerr has said Somerville looks better, and that's fair enough. Chris Kelly is not happy about Watkins coming on. Hope he has an absolute.
I won't say what a fellow Leeds United lass said earlier today about Watkins. Something that you sometimes say to actors that involves a certain limb, and she said, "Not."
Okay, I've got it.
And she said, "Not in a good look way."
Right.
Just so then Bamford could get called up. Oh, but I don't.
Cody Drama as well.
Mm-hmm. He's been impressive.
Yeah, no, I think he certainly looks like a future Luke Ayling understudy. I think definitely. I think he's got that potential on at right back to be. Obviously, brought him off Fulham, and it looks like a great bit of business.
Yeah, I mean, because I've seen him in the under-23s, and he's definitely gotten them out of difficult situations when the opposition team has gone on a counter attack. I think he's done really well in that aspect, and he does sort of like an Ayling. I'd say, yeah, he is a bit like Ayling because he drives forwards as well, and obviously links up with the midfield very, very, very fluently. So, yeah, I'd like to see Drama in the future. Everyone calls for Joffrey as well, don't they? And as much as I love Joffrey, most of his goals obviously have come from penalties. If I was going to choose between, it's hard because I think Greenwood's been outstanding as well. That free kick, wow, against West Brom, what a free kick! That was insane. I loved the commentary because it was like, if Greenwood scores this, West Brom are going to be in trouble. And then he goes, oh, they're in trouble because he scored it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Jinxed it.
Jinxed it, yeah. But Joffrey got his hat-trick, so that's impressive as well.
Chance for England there. Lingard's just a bit of a poor strike. But Watkins is on. By the way, guys, for Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah. Hasn't made much of an impact yet.
Poor so far. Nice, Bellingham. But yeah, 63 minutes. Well, approaching the 64th minute now. But yeah, this game is just like completely just gone now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just like a training exercise now.
Well, this is it. They're just passing it around just for fun, like. Oh, foul, surely? Are we getting advantage?
Ball Foden. Ooh.
Oh,
that's poor.
That's poor.
Real chance to get a shot off there. Nice ball off Foden. England build up again. Phillips on the ball from his usual quarterback role. Phillips on the ball again. He's on the ball again. I'm trying to liven this up. It's difficult catch.
Nice. Ward-Prowse.
Challenge for San Marino defender there, to be fair.
Phillips.
Phillips from distance.
Phillips again. Oh, do you know what? Just then, I'm just like, just whip it in. But there's no one there, is there?
That's better off Foden. That's better.
Yeah.
Good ball, that. Foden's been lively since he's come on. Oh,
Bellingham. Ooh.
The keeper's straight down the keeper's throat. That one.
Chris Kelly, I'm 1/8 Welsh. Might switch. I am 1/16 Welsh, so it's no excuse, Chris. No excuse.
Just because Watkins came on. I rate that. I rate that. Oh.
Isn't that? I mean, I know it's going. I know it's going off a bit topic, but
no problem at all with that. Honestly, the more topic, the better.
No, I'm thinking about Gareth Bale because of the Welsh thing. I'm just thinking, like, it. Don't you think that's a bit of a kick in the teeth for Tottenham to say that he's going to go back to Real Madrid?
You're paying him $200,000 a week, and literally giving him a career lifeline, and then get told, "Oh, I'm just warming up for the Euros."
Yeah,
it's a bit like, oh right, okay then.
Yeah, not that you weren't our cult hero way back when, but like,
you'll be back on the golf courses next week.
I can't believe he came out and said that.
Well, he did. He is the man who said Wales, golf, Madrid in that order, which I rated massively. To be fair, I rated that massively. Like, he just wound up his own fans that much. I mean, imagine if a Leeds player did that.
Yeah.
But goal kick, San Marino. Nothing really happened in the second half. To be fair, midway through it.
And I never really understood the hype over Jude Bellingham either. I mean, the way
Birmingham reacted to him leaving though was pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was more leaning against. I mean, I know he's a decent player, but I didn't think. I mean, he's what is he 17, 18 now?
Imagine retiring a shirt number for a 17-year-old.
I just think it's a bit.
Is that all about?
I think that's a bit OTT. I mean, if it was a club legend.
Yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah.
But you kind of say a lot about your club size and that lot in terms of recent history. If retiring shirt numbers for 17-year-olds.
Oh, I know. Oh. It's actually good defending from San Marino.
It was. Heroic. Objectives like that now to keep the interest. Heroic. Legendary. Incredible.
Phillips again. Passing it. See, this is it, right? This is where I feel Southgate doesn't utilise Phillips to his best ability, because I've watched him, and every time, another sideways pass. Like, he's usually used to passing forwards and creating a sort of
not at all.
A build-up of play, but
it's
frustrating to see.
Poor Prowse that. He's lost the ball really badly, but well done. Did well there. I think it was. I'm trying to think he won the ball out there. Oh, foul? Yeah. Nice bit of skill off Bellingham.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was taken out there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Heavy tackle that. Oh. Heavy tackle that at 4-0.
Oh!
Get yourself sent off at 4-0 down.
Who do you reckon is going to take this free kick then? Who's going to be big enough to? Oh, it's Ward-Prowse, definitely.
Nick Pope will take this.
No, this has got to have Ward-Prowse written all over it because he scored these for Southampton. Like,
Yeah, I think you can't not give this Ward-Prowse. Surely. But I've got a feeling San Marino won't qualify for the World Cup. I've got a feeling of that. Got a sneaky feeling not quite good enough.
No.
Free kick coming in off Ward-Prowse.
Come on.
Surely going for goal.
Yeah, surely.
Ooh, good effort.
Ooh,
Good effort that.
post.
Good save onto the post as well.
It's a very good effort. I was going to say he does that for Southampton on a regular basis. So
yeah, again, another great save off the keeper. He's pulled off cracking saves. I'd probably have him down as my man of the match, to be honest, that keeper.
Down.
It's a stunning save.
Wow. Because that would have nicked straight in, wouldn't it? That would have gone right in.
Beautiful free kick.
Yeah. That was going in.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll get Orta on that keeper to come as Melly second.
He looks good, to be fair. I know it's only one game in that lot, but he looks decent, to be fair. Bit of love for the
San Marino goalkeeper.
Yeah. There's a chance of Bellingham, that. Let's just see this again. Watkins down the line, and then good ball. It's a good ball, to be fair.
Yeah. On the volley.
Great goal, that. It's a bicycle kick.
Yeah, it bounces it down onto the ground.
Yeah,
it wasn't a clean kick. It wasn't a clean kick at all. It looked like he sliced it.
Yeah, definitely.
What is with that kit? I mean, it looks horrific. No offense.
It looks just like a t-shirt. It looks like a golfing shirt with the buttons like that.
But I don't like
the fact. Have a colour, have a proper colour. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even like the fact that they've got the badge in red. Like, have it in white.
Yeah. It's a bit. It's not the best. It's not the best at all. Still, it's better than England playing in red.
Oh, 100%.
Oof, what is that? Of the San Marino player just kicks it straight out of play. 73 minutes on the clock. Ball into Connor Cody. Oh, it's a poor giveaway off Cody, that. Oh, that's a heavy ball back. That's an Alioski pass back. That's an Alioski moment for the San Marino left back. It's awful.
Cody to Mings. Literally, that must be like the first touch Mings has had in the last, what are we on? 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes?
Yeah. I've just been told the keeper's 25. He must be the oldest 25-year-old. I think. Not dismissing. He can't be 25.
No, he can't.
I'm not having that. He's not 25. Is he really 25?
Maybe it's because of the way he styled his hair.
He shaved it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Is that styling your hair? I don't know.
Choosing to go for the buzz cut. That's what it is. And thanks, Alison and Marty. Creative minds and all that. Been great creating all the new merch. We've got Yorkshire Perlo, Leeds born, Stuart Dallas. I'm on my own. Oscar's left. And we've got Bueno. We have the Ailing Flop. That's a really good t-shirt.
Apologies.
And it's all right. I thought I'd just carry on plugging our merch. Thinking what else new we've got out now. Oh, we've got a really funny t-shirt that I think Oscar should be.
The Robbie Koch one.
Yeah, that I think Oscar should buy and wear. to advertise. Yeah, I think I've ordered a Leeds Born T-shirt, and Vicky's ordered the Alien Flop. So hopefully we can show you what they look like in person soon.
No, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I've got a couple ordered as well, to be fair. I wasn't giving up then. People saying I was giving up on the street. I don't do this. I don't do this.
But we've got more ideas coming, so hopefully you will see some more merch coming out very shortly. So exciting times.
Certainly is exciting times. A couple of other things possibly in the next couple of weeks as well, which we're excited about potentially. Again, nothing confirmed yet, but we will wait and see. We will wait and see. Yeah, but we are on. What are we on now? We're on 76 minutes.
So Phillips again to Chilwell, Lingard, to Bellingham, back to Lingard, over to Chilwell.
Just over
back to Phillips. Yeah, exactly. This is it, isn't it?
We've ended up back on a halfway line from
Mings with his second touch in the half. In the half. Foden, Bellingham to the Chilwell. George, put the cross in.
Oh, he's gone all the way through.
Trippier.
Cody.
Yeah.
Back to Mings. Go forwards.
I know.
Lingard's done well now, though. Chance to shoot.
Yeah.
Save again. Good save again off the keeper.
Throw in for England.
In fact, it wasn't that good a bit of skill off Lingard either. It was just like a really bad defending.
It's funny, isn't it, how Lingard had to go to West Ham to revitalise his career just to be able to play for England. Because I bet you, if he hadn't found a club, he wouldn't be in the England strip.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I don't think he played for England for 2 years. I don't think.
I know. Yeah.
But fair play. He's got another substitution from San Marino. Berardi coming off Berardi.
It looks a very young version of Berardi with more hair and a bit more spotty.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, he looks like absolute spits of Berardi. I'm messing it. A bit more spotty.
That's true. Things we have to say to make it good. Oh.
Bellingham
he's actually kept it in. Come on, we can't. See if that was Chilwell. Oh, I'm freaking. Oh, yeah, ITV being ITV. Foden froze again. Oh.
Back into Lingard's. Oh, this is so poor in the second half. Since he made the substitutions, it's just made too many at once.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't flow as good as it did in the first half.
Well, you take out 4 pieces at once, so it's always gonna. I don't know why Southgate did that. Foden on the ball again. Back to KP. Nice off Lingard.
Yeah, nice little back kick there. Towards Prowse. Nice. Ball in. Ooh.
Nice effort, Bellingham. It's not the easiest of headers, but he's Yeah, it's a bit low, isn't it, the cross? But he's got there. He's got on the end of it. But well wide in the end.
Yeah, there was no direction to that at all. It just came straight off his head, didn't it?
Yeah. 30 attempts England have had.
Wow. San Marino with one.
Almost one every 3 minutes.
Jesus.
And the one was that awful free kick.
Mm.
San Marino. Connor Cody on the ball again.
Mings.
Good question off Alison and Marty Adams is whether we will get to that last game of the season. That'd be interesting, that West Brom game, but it's kind of been dismissed, hasn't it, a little bit last couple of days? Gutting.
It would be nice if we are, because the government seems to be sticking with the roadmap out of lockdown. Things are going to start not opening up on the 29th, but you'll be able to do more stuff outside, meet up with more people, and hopefully April the 12th is going to be the date where we know that things are sticking to the plan. Oh, 5-0.
It's Watkins as well. It's
I'm
Watkins. He makes it 5-0 to England. Good goal, that, to be fair. Can't lie, that's a really, really good bit of playoff.
No, I'm not saying it, Oscar. I'm not. No.
It was. I can't.
No. I'm
good.
I'm not saying it.
I didn't realise it had gone in at first.
No, I'm not saying it. No.
It's a tidy finish, to be fair, but 5-0 England.
Bamford would have done that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Bamford would have had a couple of goals back now. I'm just going to have a little bit.
He scored plenty like that. So, yeah.
The comments coming in here. Why Watkins? Is it England? And the people are just fuming at some of these comments. Oh, I love this. I'm surprised. Let's have a look at some of these comments. I'm surprised Ross Barkley isn't playing, being a Villa player. Oh. We're not bitter, though. We're not bitter. I've got to emphasise that. Bam Bam would have 5 by now. I definitely agree with that. Alison and Marty Adams, absolutely 100%. Yeah.
Oh, Trippier's down. Definitely agree, William. Bamford would have had more than 2 touches by now.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is true. Watkins has only had 2 touches, and even though his second touch was a goal, but still, he hasn't had much of a look in, has he?
Not at all. Being pretty quiet, but unfortunately for Leeds,
Bam Bam, yeah,
he finds a way.
What do you think to that TalkSport interview with Charlie Austin? Do you agree or disagree? If you've heard of it, because he was saying,
I don't think I've seen it. To be fair,
because he talks about him. He talks about if you that players like Bamford will find it hard to break into the England team if they're not a top 6 team. If he's not in a top 6 team, basically is what he said. Even though Phillips has been chosen, I think he was more leaning against strikers.
Yeah, that's true. Southgate out as well. Southgate out.
But because he was saying when he was, I don't know what team he was playing for, but when he was in the Prem and he was like third, because he said he was third or fourth top. He's been at so many clubs, I can't keep
I
up.
think he was at QPR and he got about 20 goals, I think, one season.
Yeah, it was like top. It was like where Bamford is. He was like top 4 goal scorer, but he still had the sort of regular chosen players for the England squad that weren't scoring as many goals, but were still getting chosen over him. So he says it's like Bamford, because Bamford's on 14, 6 assists, and you got Watkins on 10. And like I said, I don't believe in the whole pressing argument, because that's basically what Bamford does, like, for the whole 90 minutes.
That's what he's famed for. I mean, it's such a bad argument, that, isn't it? It's such a bad argument. It's like saying Bielsa's not attacking enough. Bielsa's a defensive manager. It makes the same level of sense, doesn't it? Great ball up Bellingham into Chilwell. Chance to get 6? No, poor ball. Well done, Calvin. Well done, Calvin.
Looks like your score prediction is going to be right, Oscar.
Did I say 5?
You said 5.
I did also say Sterling hat-trick, so
oh, good recovery from Phillips there. Foden on the ball.
Oh,
nice ball in. I think he's offside, isn't he?
2 poor balls off Chilwell.
Oh,
penalty though? No.
What's happened to that San Marino's player? Like, his socks on both legs are like got holes in them.
Oh yeah, some players do that. I don't know why, but
do they? Is it a thing?
Holes and
I didn't realise it was a thing.
It's not like a massive thing, but when I say it's a massive thing, like 2 players I think I've seen do it before.
Is it like a superstitious thing, or I don't know?
Maybe they're just a bit mad. I don't know. Outrageous foul out of Watkins. Disgusting foul off Watkins. It's awful. Send him off. We're only messing. Or are we? I don't know. We are.
Yeah. But we can't help but have Leeds bias. Oh. Is this like this is their second free kick, I'm sure, for San Marino.
Some of the comments coming in here. Watkins just kicked that guy in the head. If Bamford would have done that, it's a 7-game ban.
Well, I don't even think Bamford would have done that in the first place. He just winds the opposition player up to make that kind of. He'd be on the receiving end of it because he would have wound them up that much.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like he did with Mings. Like I can't stop laughing at like him and Mings at Villa Park, where like Mings just gets him up by his shirt and he's like proper like squaring up to him, and Bamford's just laughing in his face. And then he goes and scores a hat-trick just to rub more salt in the wound.
Well, massive salt in the wound. They lost the game because Mings did that.
But I mean, I know each goal against Villa that day, like, deserves to be the best goal, but the third one still blows my mind. I mean,
they got progressively better, didn't they?
Yeah, I think his just the way his like feet, it was like a ballerina almost, on his tippy toes around 4, being surrounded by 4 Villa defenders, and he still manages to get it into goal. I just couldn't believe it.
It was an unbelievable goal. I mean, Villa fans will argue they got their own back in that Ellen Road, but I don't really care. I don't care.
I don't, but get their own back. I don't think the Villa result, I don't think was it wasn't deserved, if that makes sense. Like, I thought we played reasonably well. I thought it was a bit fluky, like the Wolves game, where it was just one mistake, and then that's just what happens, and we couldn't get back into the game. No matter how,
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how hard we tried, it just wasn't going for us that day.
It was just one of those games, wasn't it, to be fair? But guys, we are 4 likes off 100 likes for this video. Come on, guys.
And we're 1 minute away from full time.
Can we get to 100? Come on, please be nice. Be nice to us, guys. Let's get to 100. Chance of 6? No.
Cool.
It's not. No. It's not. 2 minutes of being added on.
Yeah. As Big Stone said, it was a 0-0 game.
That is shocking. How can you not be up? It's just how does it? I know we're 5-0 up, but how can it not be offside? He's just decided to run 10 yards ahead of the San Marino line. I mean, how can that not be offside? How can that end up not being anything other than offside? Dear me.
No, but as I say, I think because Big Stones in the chat says it was a 0-0 game, and it had 0-0 written all over it, and the Wolves game did, but we just didn't have luck at that in that time in that month, but we had a slight slump, didn't we? But we found our way back and got a good finally won in London.
I know. Calvin finally won in London.
Yeah.
Again, 2 in a row, 2 out of 2. We're taking all the victories, taking all the small victories.
Yeah. He's just got that arrogance, Mings, about him. I don't like it. He's there chewing his gum, and I'm told I wanna smack you so you swallow it and you choke on it. That's how I feel about him.
Whoa!
Not like choke, but I mean like cough. Do you know what I mean? Like you know when you accidentally swallow. You know when you accidentally swallow your gum and you go like that? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, it's over now.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. He just winds me up just by looking at him.
But I guess full time England 5, San Marino 0. I'll take the prediction, but I did say Sterling hat trick, but Rhiannon to beat Mings by knockout. That's a fair bet. But
no, we'll put Paddy on him instead. We'll put Patrick Bamford on him instead, and I'll watch that. Yeah.
Phil, just before we finish, mate, let's have a final take from you on the game, man. Welcome.
I'm back. So,
back again.
There wasn't really much to talk about.
Elsie's back.
So, there was only maybe 2 chances in that half that I thought Paddy would have scored. So he's only missed the 11 goals tonight. Calvin hugging Watkins when they score. That takes him down to a 6.5 for me. I'm joking. I'm not happy about it. But no, I saw there was some people on Twitter actually at half time that were having a dig at Calvin, saying he misplaced a few passes, and I was just a little bit triggered about it. I was just like, thankfully his second half performance has got better. His pass completion went up to 94.9 from 92.3 in the first half. Attempted 118 passes throughout the game, 112 completed, 4 aerials won, 6 ball recoveries, 7 interceptions, 5 tackles won, and annoyingly 1 hug for Ollie Watkins, which is what would take him down.
Ruins it all.
Ruins the whole thing, mate. But no, I don't see how anyone can say a bad word about Calvin Phillips tonight. I thought he did absolutely fine considering what he's been asked to do, and metronomic performance and just sort of dictating the play, calming it all down, passing the ball, getting his passes off, and very rarely, apart from the odd time that he actually tried to dissect a defence, getting anything wrong. So, 5-0. Should have been more, realistically, but
San Marino class. And I'm told he's 25. Can you believe that? He's 25.
Who?
The San Marino keeper.
Never.
He's not 25.
He looks about 40 odd, doesn't he?
I was going to say, I was thinking mid-30s, you know what I mean? Not 25.
He made a good save from Ward-Prowse's free kick, in fairness to him. So that he's had 3 good saves tonight, but then he had a bit of an Alioski moment where there was no pressure on him whatsoever and he just twatted it out for a throw-in.
They all did at one point, to be fair.
Yeah. So,
but,
yeah.
I guess it would be like trying to get blood out of a stone, isn't it? Trying to get any more out of this game, because it was just a nice, straightforward England win, a 5-0. Very good fun doing the watch along. Thanks to you guys once again for joining us, and I guess we'll leave it there. I think we'll leave it there. We'll play the outro, and we'll be back again tomorrow with some Before the Whistle Blows, a bit of a special edition Before the Whistle Blows. So make sure you check it out. Hal will be back again, our friend Hal. But again, we'll be having a go at me like he always does. He does.
Good lad.
To be fair, let's finish it there, guys. Anyway, see you later.